Soumya, are we live?
Yes, ma'am, we are live now.
Perfect. All right. Hi, everyone, to my YouTube family as well. How are all of you doing? Yes, buenos dias. Shyam, very good morning. What a splendid morning it is today. And I hope you're all wide awake, not sleepy. Have you had your tea coffee, guys? Let me know. Did you have your tea coffee or have you just woken up? Yes. Okay. What do you have? Tea or coffee? Are you a tea lover or a coffee lover? Chai lover or coffee lover? Let me see which one wins today. Okay, tea is life. Yes, agreed. Um, all right. Guys, I'm so sorry, but tea has won. Clearly, there is a dominance of tea in the chat box. Oh, wow. Attended the class with Atul sir and tea. Yes, that is the best combination, Atul sir and tea. So yes, I apologize to all the coffee lovers there, but clearly tea has won. So you guys should have cheated, maybe sent 2 messages for coffee. There's somebody for Bonvita. Janvi is a Bonvita fan, definitely. All right, just woken up when the notification came. Biryani, somebody's had biryani in the morning. Wow, that is the life that I aspire to live. Excellent. That's what I want. Biryani right in the morning. Anurag, keeping it simple. All right, lovely. So nice to know all of your beautiful little habits, what you like to do in the morning. So nice, so pleasant. Idli sambar, yes. Favorite breakfast? Great. Jaideep, all right, Jaideep, we will cover that. Hold on to your horses. So yes, everyone, today we are going to look at the writing task, especially task 2. So task 2, which is it same for everyone? Academic and general students, is it same for everyone? Yes, indeed, it is same for everyone. All of you will be writing an essay. And guys, let me tell you, I already know that when it comes to writing, all of us feel bored, all of us feel lazy, and we just don't want to write, isn't it? We always think, okay, I'll write tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. And the truth is that the next day we have our exam and we've not written. So yes, I can understand how it feels for you. I know how lethargic we feel when it comes to writing. I know that because I feel the same way. So all of us are in the same boat. Do not worry, we'll sail together. Great. So we'll try and practice a little writing together. I will try and make sure that you also get to do something in the class, not just listening. Otherwise, you're going to zone out, you're going to feel bored, you'll yawn, isn't it? So I will try and include you. So you have to write in the class today. Great. Sounds good. Definitely. Perfect. So yes, let's begin without any further ado. Quickly wanted to let you know, before I talk about writing, I would want to introduce myself. You can call me Diksha, guys. My name is Diksha. I am a senior trainer here at LeapScholar. I have more than 3,000 hours of teaching experience, both offline and online. And more than 20,000 of my students have attempted the IELTS exam. What a brilliant number, guys, 20,000. I want all of you to join this number, this elite league of IELTS cleared students. So don't you want to join this number, guys, 20,000? I want to write more numbers here. So yes, I will make sure that you enter this elite league of students. And let me tell you, I train for IELTS, TOEFL, spoken English, business English, and personality development. And of course, I have been authorized by British Council, IDP, and University of Cambridge. So I have all the certifications. And also, let me tell you, during my CELTA, I have taught at the British Council as well. Okay. So yes, now I can clearly see that you're a little more relaxed, that you're in safe hands. Brilliant. So let's begin with the writing module. And we are going to begin with a small quiz. So I want to check how much do you know about the IELTS exam. Ready? Ready for the quiz? Are you ready for the quiz? Let me see the excitement, guys. Where did the tea and coffee go? I thought you had tea and coffee. Right? Okay. So yeah, you'll have to interact with me throughout. If you don't message me, I'm going to stop. All right. Great. So yes, let's take a mini quiz, guys. First question. First question, how much time do you have for the writing module? How much time do you have? Very good, 60 minutes. Excellent, absolutely correct. So for task 2, do I have any particular amount of time or can I spend as much time as I like? So will somebody come and tell me that, now it is time for you to write task 2? Is there any such designated time? That is the misconception that I wanted to clear. Exactly. So it depends on you guys. Nobody's going to come and tell you that, oh, all right, hey, now it's time for you to start writing task 2. So it depends on you. And a very good time to spend on task 2 would be 40 minutes, right? 40 or even I would say 45 minutes would also be fine. So it depends on you. For example, I like to spend 45 minutes on task 2 and 15 minutes on task 1. Some people may need 35 minutes, right? So check what works for you. But 40 to 45 minutes is a good amount of time. Also, which task should I write first? Task 1 or task 2? Never really thought about it. So yes, guys, you should attempt task 2 first. Yes, did you know that? Did you know that you can write task 2 first? If you have that option, why not do it? It would be better if you write your task 2 first. Why? Why is it better to do task 2 first? The answer is on the screen. So it carries twice as much weightage. Yes, Vicky, it's possible in both paper-based test and computer-delivered test. So because it has twice the weightage, it has 2/3 marks, I would strongly recommend you write your task 2 first. Now, minimum word count is 250, as you can see. What about the upper limit? Is there any upper limit for the task 2 writing exam? Where did you see this upper limit? Where? Where is it written? Is it written anywhere? No, right? Cambridge has not given us any official upper limit. There is no upper limit, which means that even if you're writing 300 words, 400 words, 1,000 words, 10,000 words, your wish, you will not be penalized for writing 10,000 words. However, having said that, is it possible to write 4,000 words or 10,000 words in 40 to 45 minutes? Is that possible? Not unless you're Flash or Shaktiman. And I don't think you are Shaktiman. So that means not possible, right? Which, because of that reason, I would recommend stick to this limit. Write between 270 to 290 words. This is a very good limit to stick to because the reason is that if you're going above this word count, first of all, you won't get enough time to check, edit your answer at the end. So time is going to be an issue. Then secondly, you will make grammar errors. The more you write, the more grammar errors you're going to make. Also, do you think the repetition of words would happen? Isn't it? The repetition of words would be there. And also, guys, do you think you would have so many relevant ideas? So many logical, relevant ideas, strong ideas? Difficult, right? So maybe you might end up writing irrelevant ideas. And what happens when I do all of this? If I am, if I'm not checking, if I'm making grammar errors, if there's repetition of words and irrelevant ideas, then I have self-penalized myself and I have reduced my own band. So no, there's no negative marking for upper limit for writing many words. However, remember that your band will go down if you are, apologies, if you are writing grammatical errors or if you're making repetition of words. So please don't do that. Simple. If you're not getting extra marks for extra handwriting or extra words, then why do it for free? Isn't it? If you're good at something, never do it for free. All right, then. Perfect. Now let's begin the writing task 2 by moving forward. And the first thing that I wanted to ask you guys, what is the most important thing in writing? What is most important? Vocabulary, grammar, linking words? What is very important? Very good, Ananya. I agree with you. Perfect. All right. Great. 250 words are very important. Yeah, that is also true. That is a cutoff, kind of like a threshold. All of this, yes. So yes, absolutely correct. All of these have 25% weightage. However, despite the equal weightage, I would say that grammatical errors stand out in the crowd, isn't it? You can clearly spot a grammar error if somebody has made an error. For example, if I write Diksha are eating, the first thing that you notice is not the fact that the verb is not good or the sentence structure is simple. What would you notice is that there's an error. There's a grammar error, Diksha are. So that's the first thing, the most easily spottable mistake, isn't it? All right, so let's do one thing. Let's make this session interesting. I can see some of you have started yawning. I can see that. Yes, I can see that you're yawning, guys. So let's do one thing. Let us look at some of the most frequent grammatical errors. And I'm going to show you the most frequent errors that you all are making, and you have to rectify them for me. Can you do that? So I'll show you the error. You have to spot what the error is and how to rectify it. Can we do that? All right. Okay. All right. Let's make this session interesting, guys. Okay. So most common errors, first sentence coming up for you. We have to provide doctors the resources they need to do their job. Do you think this sentence is correct? Maybe it's correct. I'm not saying it's wrong. So first of all, what is the error here? Is there any error or it's fine? Let me see. Yes, Sumaya, I can see all of you. I'm a teacher. I can see you from Sixth Sense. Yes, Aarti. Karan, you'll have to ask him that. So what is the error, guys? What is the error? There is an error. Yes, Mustaqam, there is an error. What is it now? All right, doctors, no, that's not the error. The comma, no. No. They, no, all of that is correct. Okay, I am going to give you a hint, guys. I shall give you a hint. Let's make it easy. All right. There is, check the preposition. Do you think we need some preposition in this sentence? What preposition is that? All right, very good. So let me, excellent. Who is this? Oh, brilliant. So many. Rutuja, Akhil. Great. They've got it. Very good, Akhil. Brilliant. For, no. Very good. Yes. A lot of you have gotten the correct preposition. So think about it, guys. Very good. Pallavi, Nargis, Vicky. Exactly, guys. So think about it. The verb that is written is provide. Do you think I need a preposition with it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What preposition do I need? Very common error. So we have to provide doctors and then with the resources they need. So yes, guys, we always use provide with or provide for, right? We always need the preposition with or for with provide. And a lot of you are hungry. You are eating up your prepositions, guys. Please don't eat prepositions. Eat sambar, eat idli, but do not eat your prepositions. Okay, they are very important. They're imperative in the IELTS exam. Did you know this? Learned something new? Learned something new today? All right, excellent. Yes, I can also use for. I can also say we have to provide doctors. So we have to provide for resources. Yeah, we can say that also. Okay, let's move forward. Next question. The birth rate has reduced over the past 10 years. What is the error? First, you have to tell me what is the error. All right. Some of you are changing into the passive voice. Why? Why are you changing into the passive voice? Yes. So think about it. Why am I changing it to the passive voice? No. So why are you changing it to the passive voice? Is it because you feel that birth rate and reduced don't go well together? Think about it. Is it because of the verb? Exactly. Very good, Amit. So think about it. Can I use the verb reduce here? What do you think? Can I use the verb reduce? No. Why not? Why can't I say reduce? Because is it a voluntary verb? Can it happen on its own? Can something just reduce itself? Or does someone have to reduce something? Think about it. If I say, can you reduce the temperature? Isn't it? The verb reduce, can I use it? No, I cannot. Why not? Because we use reduce with verbs, right? Sorry, with actions which are done by someone. For example, I can say Diksha reduced the temperature, right? But can somebody reduce the birth rate? Or is somebody reducing the birth rate here? It happened on its own. It's an involuntary action. It happened on its own. So then can you change the verb for me? What kind of excellent? So many other words. So for example, give me another verb. Very good. Declined. Excellent. The birth rate has declined, or it has fallen, or it has dropped. Right? So we can use these verbs because they can happen on their own. All right. Yes. Perfect. So let's move forward. Next question. The figure will increase touching 6 million in 2022. What is the error? Yes, Nidhin, that's exactly what I've written. Diksha reduced the temperature of the AC. Abhishek. So Abhishek, for using reduce, I will have to put a subject in the sentence. For example, the government reduced, right? But the government cannot reduce the birth rate. It is an action which happens on its own. All right. What is the error? Very good. Touching. Touching is the error. Why? Why is touching an error? So is this a formal way of saying, touching 6 million? Is it a tangible thing? Can I actually touch the figure? No, it's super informal. And beside that, it just isn't correct. I can't actually touch that. It's not a tangible thing, right? It's not a physical thing. So then can you use another verb for me, please? Instead of touching, what can I say? Perfect. Very simple. Reaching 6 million. Excellent. A lot of you are absolutely correct. Reaching 6 million, or you can also say amounting to 6 million, right? That would also be absolutely correct. All right. Next question. My family bakes together every night. We enjoy everything we make together. All right. Now tell me what is the error. Super simple error. That's fine. Together is fine. All right. I'm yet to get the correct answer. All right. No, why do you want to remove bake together? No, that's all right. There's a repetition, yes, but it's not grammatically incorrect. I'm talking about grammar. Exactly, somebody spotted it. Let me see who was it. Oh dear. I couldn't read. Yes, Jasleen has spotted the error. Very good, Jasleen. She says there is a punctuation error. Very good, Nargis. What punctuation error is there? Oh, I apologize. So do you think comma is correct in this sentence? Is it correct? My family bakes together every night. We enjoy everything we make together. No, it is not correct. Why not? Why is it wrong? Why is the comma wrong? What is the reason? Why is the comma wrong? Very good. There is no connector, and both of these sentences complete? Are both the sentences complete? Yes, they're complete, independent, full sentences. So why have I used just a comma? I need something else. Either I need a full stop. I can just put a full stop, or I need a conjunction. So I can say comma and, comma but, or comma for, right? Maybe some conjunction needs to be added, or simply I can put a full stop over here. All right, so I'm going to put a red colored big full stop so that it's clearly visible for everybody. Okay, perfect. Next question. Let's look at the next question. All right. The flight was delayed due to technical reasons. This sounds correct. But is it? Very good, Mudiam. Perfect. So a lot of us have spotted. What does the word due to mean? What is the meaning of the word due to? Due to means because. Is that it? Due to is the same as because, or is there any difference? Due to means because of some reason. Exactly, that is the main difference. So due to already means because of some reason. So can I use the word reason here again? That is a repetition. It's redundant, not required. So instead of reasons, can I replace that with any other word? Give me any other word to replace reasons. Perfect. So technical problems, technical errors, technical issues. Excellent. There are so many words. The only problem is that I cannot use the word reasons here. Next question coming up for you guys. Good job done. The chart shows that only 18% men work less than 15 hours. What is the error? Correct S. No, nobody's able to. Oh, very good. Excellent. Somebody spotted it. Yes. So think about it. Look at the figure. Look at the number. 18% men. What is wrong here? 18% men. Can I say that? No. What is missing? The preposition is missing. So what should it be? 18% of men. Always percent of something. We always use the preposition of. Last question, everyone. Final question. And there you go. This essay will discuss about the reasons of the popularity of solar panels. This is an easy error. Yes, correct. Very good. A lot of you, yes, those of you who have attended my classes before have spotted the error. So what is the error, guys? Preposition, there is some preposition problem. Check the preposition. So they've used discuss about. Do I need the preposition discuss about? I don't need it. I am never going to use the word about with discuss. Simply the essay will discuss the reasons, right? Discuss already means talk about. All right, excellent job done. Good job done with the grammar quiz, everyone. And I hope you are not going to make these errors. Please take a screenshot or make notes. Brilliant. Let's move forward. And now my next question. We've realized that from this activity, grammar is important. But what was my first question to you? Which is the most important criteria? So, do you think grammar is most important? My answer is still not there. I still did not give you an answer. Let's look at what is the most important criteria. Look at this sentence, everyone. How does this sentence look? Weird. Okay. What about grammar? Is it grammatically correct? Is it grammatically correct? Is the grammar correct? Okay. If I change these adjectives, colorless, green, with any other adjective, for example, beautiful, green parrots, sleep peacefully, what about the second sentence? Grammatically, aren't they the same? Both the sentences, are they grammatically same? The structure is exactly the same, guys. Grammar is same in both the sentences. And both of them are correct. But the first sentence, doesn't it sound so bizarre? It sounds so off. Why? Why does it sound so ugly? Why is it sounding so weird? Simple. Why is it sounding wrong? Okay, have you seen Three Idiots, everyone? Have you seen the movie Three Idiots? Have you seen Three Idiots? Okay, so do you remember Amir Khan's dialogue when he says books are jacketed, non-jacketed materials for recording some errors and something? Yes, so what does the professor reply to him? What does the professor reply? So what does he say to Amir Khan? What do you want to say? He says, कहना क्या चाहते हो? Right? So don't you feel like that when you look at this sentence? कहना क्या चाहते हो? What do you mean? Is there any meaning of this sentence? Does it mean anything? It means nothing. It's a nonsense sentence. I am not able to understand anything from it. There's no meaning attached to this sentence. It's not saying anything, right? So there's no sense. That is why I wanted to inform you guys. The grammar is perfect in this sentence. The vocabulary is perfect, but it's not making any sense. So guys, that's what I wanted to say. In IELTS, the most important part, the most important criteria, yes, I have to say it. The most important one is not how you say something. It is what do you want to say? What do you have to say? आप कहना क्या चाहते हो, right? What do you have to say? That means task response. So in your essay, what you have to say is more important than how you are writing it, guys. Okay, so please ensure in your essay you have something to say. First of all, you have good ideas, then you need to write those ideas, explain those ideas, support those ideas, isn't it? Your essay should make very, very strong sense. Only and only that your grammar is going to complement it. Your grammar only complements the essay. It only makes it look even more beautiful. But grammar on its own cannot help you get a band 7 or 8 or 9, right? Okay, so yes, keep that in mind when we write today. And let's begin talking about essay structures now. So what first, to talk about the essay structures, what different types of questions can I have? What are the different types of essays? How many different types of essays do I have? How many questions can I have? 4, 8, 12. Somebody's saying 12, all right. 7, 5. Okay. So yes, it's not that complicated, everyone. There are only 4 types. The types are mentioned in front of you. And what about the essay, the structure? Does the structure remain the same for all of them? Is the structure the same? Yes, the structure remains the same right? You can either write a 4 or 5 paragraph structure. And what is the logic? Why is the structure the same? Simple, write a 4 or 5 paragraphs and make sure that when do I change a paragraph? When can I change my paragraph? How do I know how many paragraphs do I need? Do I need 4 paragraphs or 5 paragraphs? What will that depend on? My number of paragraphs. What does it depend on? On the question type? No. Exactly, Pooja. Pooja says it depends on you. That means your ideas. How many ideas do you have? If you have 3 ideas, you will write 5 paragraphs. How many reasons do you have for supporting something? If you have fewer number of reasons, you are going to write 4 paragraphs. So it depends on how much do you have to say, how many reasons do you have for supporting your question, your response, right? Now, how do I write all 4 essays? I am going to follow something which is called the power writing process, right? First of all, let's understand the difference between the essays. So discussion essay, you have to do a discussion, kind of very similar. So you are given 2 opposing views, right? 2 contrasting, 2 opposing views are there, and you need to discuss both the opposing views. Apologies. Oh, my spelling. So yes, you have to discuss both of them. The next one is advantage and disadvantage. So one situation is given. For example, let's say IELTS is expensive. The question says IELTS is expensive or IELTS is important, and talk about the advantages and disadvantages of IELTS. Next question, opinion. Same situation. Situation can say IELTS, some people feel IELTS is expensive, and what is your opinion? Do you agree with them or do you disagree? Right? So it's asking, indirectly it's going to ask for your opinion. And finally, problem or solution. So for example, it will give you the situation, it will give you the problem. The problem is nowadays, let's say nowadays, IELTS is too expensive. All right. So what are the reasons? What are the causes? Why is it so expensive? And what solutions can you suggest? What measures do you have for reducing the price? Oh my, how I can see that everybody relates. I can see everybody, saying it's expensive. I agree with you, yes. Right? So that is how the theme stays the same. The theme of the essay is IELTS, and just a different type of question is attached behind it. Okay, now for all of these 4 essays, I am going to follow something which is called the power writing process. For any type of essay that you get, you need to follow the power writing process. What does it look like? Let's understand. What is this power writing process? It will give you a lot of power, guys. Okay, so the first step when you want to write is not writing. So please, yes, Arman, I agree. The first step is actually planning. You must plan your essay well beforehand. Why? Why should I plan? Because a simple logic. The more time you spend on planning, the less time you will spend on, what do you think? The less time spent on what? If I plan well, less time spent on writing? No. Less time spent on correcting your errors and erasing, correcting and rectifying your errors. If you don't plan, guys, you are going to spend these 7 minutes, trust me, later on rubbing or erasing your essay or really feeling bad, regretting, or just backspace, doing a lot of backspace, rectifying your mistakes. So plan well beforehand so that you don't have to regret later, you don't have to correct so many errors at the end, writing a wrong structure, not including an example. I forgot to write a linking word. I repeated the word. So all of this, what am I planning for? Very simple. The first thing, I will analyze the question, understand what kind of question is given, because a lot of times we are not able to recognize what question is there. So first thing is analyze the question. What question is it? After that, think of all the ideas that you can conjure. Think of as many reasons as you can for supporting your response. Decide your response and how many reasons can you come up with? Let's say 10 reasons. Now, do I need to write 10 reasons? Do I need to write 10 reasons in the exam? If I came up with 10 reasons, can I write them? No, the examiner does not want to see a list of reasons. He wants to see just 2 or maximum 3 ideas which are very well supported and which are well written. The meaning should be clear, right? So he doesn't want a list of ideas. Don't write all 10, please. Choose the best. Choose the best 2 to 3 reasons, depending on how strong are they, how logical are they, and do you have a good example for them? If you don't have an example, please leave that reason. All right, don't write that. Think of another reason, because examples are mandatory. You can't write without examples. If you don't support your ideas with examples, you are not going to reach a band 7, right? For an idea or for an argument to be effective, it must be supported with an example. That is a mandatory task. Every paragraph should have an example for your idea to be well supported. Now, after you've decided which main reasons or which ideas you want, you can organize them now into paragraphs. So decide which reason am I going to put in which paragraph. And finally, you can begin writing. Writing will not take more than 20 to 30 minutes. That's all the amount of time it takes. After writing, 2 mandatory steps. One is editing and one is revising. There is a difference between both of them, is it? Do you think there's a difference or are they the same? Editing and revising, rechecking. What is the difference? Who can tell me? What's the difference? So you're editing. What does editing mean? What is the difference? So editing means correcting, right? For example, if you have any grammar errors, you correct the grammar errors. So you are correcting for grammar. After that, you must read the essay again. Now, what am I reading it for? Now let's understand why am I reading it again. So there are a lot of things that you must do after that. First of all, when you're revising, check. Have I written as many reasons as I intended to? So have I written all my ideas? Or did I forget? Sometimes we forget. Then, have I given examples for those ideas? Again, a lot of us forget examples. What else do we forget, guys? Linking words. Don't we forget linking words? So check, did I add linking words or are my sentences joined or not joined, right? And finally, repetition. Have I repeated any word continuously? For example, let's say the essay was about IELTS exam. So have I repeated the word exam 10 times? So check for repetition also. Is there any word that I've repeated that I can quickly just change, right? So this is the process that I'm going to follow for all of my essays. It will stay standard and I cannot emphasize how important planning is. Now, moving forward, we are going to look at the structure which we will use for all of my essays. Before I show you the structure, I just wanted to inform you guys something very important. That is my batch is coming up. It's a foundation batch, which means that everything will be done in detail. And I'm going to lay the foundation over which you can structure. So the foundation means base, right? I'm going to set the base over which you can build your own structure for the IELTS exam. All right. So in this foundation course, it is very different from all of our plus courses, everyone. It's not a regular plus course. It's special, it's unique, and the content is exclusive. So the content that we'll be using in the class is going to be different. It's going to be interesting, and you will get the chance to interact. There will be so many activities, so many exercises that you will be doing with me. Now, it's a very short batch. I have tried to put everything in a very short time, and you can see it's a 2-week batch only. So I will give you everything that I know about IELTS in 2 weeks. Now it begins on 28th of Feb, which is a Monday, and The timing is also really interesting. It's an evening batch. So after you're done with your office, after you're done with your college, you can sit with a piping hot cup of tea with me, and just like coffee with Karan, you have tea with Diksha or IELTS with Diksha, right? You can prepare the batch, prepare for IELTS with me. Along with that, let me tell you, you will have 10 hours of live classes with me. So you'll have to bear me for 10 hours. All the best with that. Uh, Along with that, you will get grammar sessions also. So you are going to get 10 grammar sessions. These are extra over and above. So 10 hours of classes, 10 hours of grammar classes. That's 20 hours. Along with that, I will assign homework every day, and I'll be after your life to check whether you've done it or not. I will give you study material. In study material, I'm going to give you 15 Cambridge books. The Cambridge IELTS series, 15 books I'm going to give you. And if in case you miss a class any day, that's all right. No need to panic. You can watch my recording also. Did you know, guys, you can fast forward that recording as well. So you can save your time. If you don't want to watch the session for 1 hour, you can just watch the recording, fast forward it, and watch it in 30 minutes. A lot of us do that with YouTube videos, don't we? We also like to see how funny the other person sounds. Yes, I like to do that too. So yes, you can view the recordings as well. And let me inform you, this is not it. I have more things to give you. You get a speaking evaluation. So one speaking evaluation, one-on-one. Okay, it's going to be one-on-one with an examiner, and 5 mock tests. Out of these 5 mock tests, 3 of them have a writing evaluation. So I am going to evaluate your writing for you. You can write an essay, submit it to me, and I will evaluate it for you. Okay. Now, how can you get all of this? So the price was $299, and you can use my code DMLive20 to get it at 20% discount. But guys, wait, I have a way in which you can get this for absolutely free. So write in your chat box, I'm giving you a link to a quiz. If you clear the quiz, you will get the badge for absolutely free, 0 rupees. All right, so please go ahead, click on the quiz link and get this badge for free. There are 4 very simple questions, guys. So if you have knowledge, if you paid attention to what I was saying, you can get this badge for absolutely free, guys. Please go ahead, click on the link, take the interesting quiz, and join me on 28th. I want to see all of you on 28th, guys. Please click on the link. Balwinder, yes, I put it in the chat box. So this is a limited time offer, everyone. Let me tell you, we are planning very soon to remove this. So please grab this opportunity while it lasts. Don't let it go. See, it's a very expensive exam. It's for almost 14,700 rupees. So you don't want to gamble that, do you? Please make sure you take expert help. And we don't, we want to help everyone have access to free education. So we don't want money. We want you to clear the IELTS exam, and we want you to do it for free. At a lot of institutes, they charge 15 or 16,000, but here you are getting all British Council or IDP trained instructors, and for free, guys. Don't let it pass. Grab it with both your hands. All right. So yeah, go ahead. I'm giving you a 30-second break. 30-second break, everyone. Quickly go, attempt the quiz and come back. Come back, comment, done, and then we are going to begin. Let me know how many marks did you score in the quiz also. I have taken the test. Vikas, do you mean I've taken the quiz? I'm not sure what the question is. So when you click on this, right? Shanku, that's all right. So yeah, if you have taken one course already, guys, it's free for a very limited time. Exactly. Just use a fresh number. Trouble your sibling. We do so much for them. Go ahead, grab their phones, use a different phone number, and you can get another batch as well. So you can see we have so many batches right now. There are plus courses as well. Different timings. So there's a morning batch. You can see Veronica ma'am has an 8 a.m. batch. If you're an early riser, the early bird gets the worm. The early birds here are going to get Veronica's batch. And of course, if you like studying at night, Then we have late evening batches as well. So you can select any one batch, change the phone number, take the quiz again, and you can again select any other batch, because you only get one speaking evaluation with one batch, guys. So if you get another course, you'll be able to get 2 speaking evaluations. All right. Okay. So yes, when you click on the courses, click on foundation. All right. And this is my batch. You can see 7 to 8 p.m. This is the one that you should click on. All right. This is the one. Or yeah, there's another batch, plus batch also. You can click on that also. Here you can see at 8:30 p.m., which starts on 22nd. So you can select any of my batches or any other instructors. All of our instructors are trained by IDP or British Council. So this is how it will show. It will show IELTS quiz and start now. There's going to be an option of clicking on start now. This is how it looks like. For my YouTube family, yes, you can use the code DMLive20. All right, done. Okay, how many courses did you get? 1 or 2? 1, all right. How many courses did you get? All right, Raj has got 2, yes. 1 or 3. How did you get 3? My goodness, how many numbers have you used? My God. All right, Falguni's got 2. Dhiren, Vishakha, how are you getting 4 batches? How many phone numbers do you have? And what are you going to do with 4 batches? You'll be so tired. All right, 3 on the same number. How, Dhiren? How is that possible? Okay, only mine. All right. So yes, guys, even I have 2 different batches coming up. So foundation course has a different content. And you can see the IELTS Plus course that I have here, you can see has different content. So yeah, you can go ahead, choose both my batches if you want. Okay. Oh, all right. The score. All right. No, I was talking about the batch. Great. So I hope everybody has joined, and I want to see you on 22nd and 28th. Great. So let's begin now. Let's come back to the essay and let's look at the structure for the essay. So we were discussing essay structure. And as I said, there's a 4 or 5 body structure. Here are both of your structures in front of you guys. On the left, you can see what is a 4 paragraph structure. On the right, you can see a 5 paragraph structure. Can you spot the similarity? No, the study material, study material will be same, but class content is different. Pratiksha, try from another phone number. If you're unable to take the quiz, just use another phone number, guys. It should work. Can you see the difference in the essay structures? What difference can you spot? No, Sanskar, I'm right here. So exactly, the only difference is in blue. You can see the number of body paragraphs. That's the only difference. And what does the number of body paragraphs depend on? We already discussed that. So if you remember, if you don't have short-term memory loss, the number of body paragraphs depends on you, on how many ideas do you have. For example, if I have 2 reasons why IELTS is expensive, I can write both reasons as 2 body paragraphs. If I have 3 reasons why IELTS is expensive, I can write all 3 reasons as 3 body paragraphs. That is it. That's quite simple, isn't it? So that is going to be my essay structure for all 4 essays, for all 4 types of questions. Okay. And for example, let me give you an example. Let's say that it is an advantage, disadvantage essay now. If it's an advantage, disadvantage essay, how can I, put my advantages? Right? So very simple. Here is the structure you can see again. I have expanded the structure. So if it is an advantage, disadvantage essay, you can put both the advantages in the body paragraph 1 and change the paragraph when the idea changes. When you are then talking about disadvantages, you can put both of them in the second body paragraph. Now, my question, can I club advantages and disadvantages in the same paragraph? Can I do that? Write one advantage and one disadvantage in one body paragraph, second advantage, second disadvantage in second body paragraph. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Why? Because again, if you remember, I said paragraphing. I should change my paragraph when the idea changes, right? So every paragraph should have one main idea. So clearly you can see that in this structure, the main idea of my paragraph is advantages, which is why this is a better way of dividing my paragraphs, right? This is preferable. I would strongly recommend this structure. All right. And now let's move forward to a question. Let's look at a question for practicing. Okay, let's look at a sample question. Here is my sample question. It says, in most countries, MNCs and their products are becoming more and more important. So a situation is given. What are the advantages and disadvantages? It is followed by a second question. Do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? So first of all, there are two questions in this prompt, guys. Right? And what is the second question asking me? Do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? What is this question asking me? Very good, Manjoot. Is it Sanjana? What is the question asking? Is it asking the number, is it saying which is more in number? No. If it was asking the number, it would ask you, do you think the advantages are more? Or the word it would use was, do you think the advantages outnumber? But the word it uses is outweigh. So what is the difference between outnumber and outweigh? Outnumber would be if they are asking you which is more in number, but they didn't use that. That means they're not talking about number. What they are indirectly saying is your opinion. They want your opinion. They want to see which one do you think, which side do you think is stronger? Which side has more weight? Right? Do you think the advantages are more beneficial, or are the disadvantages stronger? Are they outweighing? Right? Which is stronger? Which overshadows the other one? So no, there is absolutely no reason to talk about the number, which is more in number. That's not what it's asking you. So should I write an unequal essay in this case? How many advantages, disadvantages should I write? Should it be equal? Or should I write one more, the other number less? Should I write one more and the other less? Again, let me see, trick question. Should I write an unequal essay? Unequal, is it a good word? No, I should not write an unequal essay. My essay needs to be equal. Sorry, I've written the opposite. My essay needs to be equal, equally weighed. That means a good number would be writing 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages. And your opinion, how will I justify my opinion? Then how do I justify that? Let's say if I feel advantages are more beneficial, where will I justify that? Very good. I can justify it at 2 places. Once in the opinion, I am going to mention which one do I feel is stronger. For example, advantages. And the second place where I justify it is in the conclusion. Now, another question for you guys. If I'm mentioning, for example, that advantages are stronger or advantages are more beneficial or advantages outweigh the disadvantages or the advantages are far better or far more beneficial than the disadvantages, do I need to justify it? Do I need to justify my opinion? How do I usually justify my opinion? We give reasons. So in this case, the reasons would be the advantages, isn't it? Whatever the advantage I've mentioned, that is the reason why I feel it's stronger, isn't it? So then do I need to justify it again? Or do I need to do something special to justify that? No, I can simply state in a sentence that in my opinion, advantages, oh my goodness, my spellings today, apologies guys. Advantages are far more beneficial than disadvantages, and the same will be justified in the imminent paragraphs, because that is exactly what I'm doing in the body. I am talking about the advantages, explaining them. An advantage is an advantage. So it is its own justification. I don't need to do anything special in the introduction or anywhere to justify this opinion, because why I feel advantages are better. That is a personal opinion, and the reason is in the advantage paragraph. So no, nothing special needs to be done. Please do not write an unequal essay. All right, don't write more number of advantages or disadvantages, or no need to write a separate body paragraph to justify why I feel advantages are stronger. All right. Okay, so with that, we are going to come to an end of our session for today. And once again, I want to inform you that my batch is starting on 28th. You can join it by taking a free quiz. The link is again in the chat box. My YouTube family, yes, SBB, Nirmal, Junaid, you can join it by using my code DMLive20. You'll get a 20% discount. All right. So those of you on Zoom, please go ahead, take the fun quiz. It's quite interesting. You'll learn something new. And join me. I want to see all of you in my batch. I want all of you to clear your IELTS. I want you to go to Canada, okay, and Australia and all of your favorite countries. So please take the quiz, and hopefully someday I'm going to see you in Canada, and yes, Vijay, Germany also. All right. Now, yes, we do. LeapScholar does have a lot of scholarships and loans as well. So see, this is the first step. The first step is take the course. And once you join me, I will tell you how you can avail our scholarships, how you can avail our student loans as well. All right. Okay. TOEFL, Janvi, yes, we have a batch for SAT. So we do have a batch for SAT, guys. For TOEFL, you can join the IELTS batch. It will also help you improve your language skills on the whole. So yeah, I think it'll be definitely interesting. And thank you so much for watching the session. So please, my YouTube family, like the video and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to us on YouTube. Guys, we keep coming up with free live content. I'm giving you the link for our YouTube channel, and please go ahead. It'll take a minute to, subscribe to our channel. It would mean the world to me, guys. Please click on this link and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a surprise coming up for all of you super soon on YouTube. All right, we're going to come up with a surprise. So please click on the subscribe button. I don't want you to miss the surprise. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. I shall see you super soon on 28th.